snap, I just saw this announcement. I just saw this announcement. I gotta tell my wife about this one. Let's go. Babe.
What?
Babe.
What?
Babe.
What?
Yo, did you hear?
Why do you keep calling my name? What?
Did you hear?
Hear about what?
YouTube does podcasts now.
Show me.
All right, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show everybody.
What's this?
I'm gonna show you today how you can create video podcasts or create your own podcast channel in YouTube based on your existing videos or adding new videos. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna come up here. If you're logged into YouTube, I'm assuming that you already have a YouTube channel. But let's say you don't have a YouTube channel, you can create a YouTube channel by logging into YouTube and creating a channel. Now, assuming that you do have a channel, you're gonna go here, which you'll see at the top, your little icon, and you will click that, and you're gonna click on YouTube Studio. So once you click that, that should open up the back end for YouTube Creator Studio, which will take you to your channel dashboard. So this is what you should be seeing in your hours with the Smiths. So it's going to show you from here. So at the top here, you're going to see where it says create. And this is really, really easy. I'm trying to tell you. I did this in less than a few minutes. So create, and you're going to go down here. Now you should have this option here called new podcast. New podcast. And you can either create a new podcast or you can set an existing playlist as a podcast. So let's assume you want to create a new podcast and then you want to add existing content or upload new videos to it. So you're going to click on create new podcast. Here, you're going to put a title. So we're going to call that Test Podcast with the Smiths. The description, you want to make sure that you put a good description. This is going to be how your podcast gets found in YouTube. Of course, anyone understands how the algorithm works. The most important things are going to be your title, thumbnail, description. Is going to need those different type of metadata, is what they call that, so that you can be found. So you want to put a very detailed description so that people can easily find your podcast and they'll know what it is you're going to be doing. Now here, you want to make sure that you set the visibility to public, private, or unlisted. I'm going to keep it as public here. And then there's a podcast thumbnail that's required. Now this has to be a square picture. All right. You have to create a square picture here. So you'll click upload. All right. And I'm just going to put my face. That should only take you a couple minutes. So again, once you've had all that in here, again, title, description, visibility, podcast thumbnail. I want to make this private just for the purpose of this demo. We're going to create the new podcast. Now that takes a few minutes. Now the podcast is created. Now when it comes to podcasts and YouTube, the podcast channel, they're going to come up as a playlist. It's going to be its own. It's going to come up as if it's a playlist. So it's podcast playlist, and these are going to be visible in YouTube Music. So if people want to find listen to your podcast, as you already know, when you're watching YouTube videos, you can't actually keep that screen open unless you have, you can't close it down unless you have premium. But with podcasts, they're going to be able to still watch your videos or listen to your videos in podcast form through the YouTube Music app. So here, it takes you directly to that page. You can literally click add videos. You can upload a brand new video to it, or you can add existing videos. So, again, if you're going to upload video, it's literally the same way you would do if you were uploading a video regular to your YouTube channel, except this time you're going to make sure you select the different playlists that you want to be in. You want to make sure you select the podcast playlist. So we're going to close that here, and we're going to go ahead and just try to add some existing videos, right? Just so you can get an idea of what this looks like. So when I click add existing videos, it's going to take you to your channel content. And this is super easy. Let's say I want to just take one of these. I'm just going to highlight one. And you see right here where it says add to playlist. Right there, you're going to see the podcast. So test podcast with the Smiths. You will just select that, click save. And once that playlist was edited, it's officially there. Now you can see at the top here, you got under channel content, you got videos, live, post, playlist, and podcast. So click on podcast. Here goes the test podcast with the Smiths. And you can see it has one video in there. I can click on the videos here and I can see what's in it. So podcast videos right there. So again, this is pretty straightforward. Go back again. Let's say I click on that. I can make edits again here. And you can also change how you want the order to be. So you want the date published to be newest. Then you can go from like based on your latest video we put at the top for the podcast episode. Or you can put most popular. You can do the date published oldest as well. It's going to depend. If you have episodic type podcast, you want to put them in the order of newest. So like, the latest episode. If it's a series type thing and you wanted to watch in a specific order, then you might want to put oldest because you're going to upload the oldest one. Now, if you go here, you can see view on YouTube. So that's going to open up here for you what that podcast looks like. So if you have multiple videos in here, you can actually drag this here and you can sort them manually if you want to do your own specific custom one there. And it's just another way you can also, choose which you can also go in here and edit the title if you want to. You can make all these changes, add this, make this public, unlisted. You can play all, and really it's pretty simple. As you can see, it's very, very straightforward. So yeah, I hope you like this video. If there's anything I missed or any questions you have that you want to make on a future video, then make sure you comment below and like, share, and subscribe for more stuff like this. We just really want to take you down the journey of what we're all doing to create our content. And if you have some time, make sure you check out our channel With the Smiths and also our podcast With the Smiths, which is now officially on YouTube and is also on Spotify and Apple.